Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I don't know if it's going to be excited. I don't know if the stream is going to be fun, but today I'm trying to learn Clojure, and Clojure is a functional programming language, a dialect of Lisp, and it runs on JVM. So it also to some extent it's compatible with Java. And it's a fun programming language. I wanted to learn it for quite some time. Uh, oh, hi. Do you know Clojure? Because I'm pretty much a novice in Clojure. I have some experience. I played with it a couple of years ago. I also read a book called I don't remember. It was Pragmatic Programmer book. I liked it. Clojure. As usual, I'm keeping chat on this side. Yeah, I think it was Programming Clojure. And so I have a bit of experience in functional programming, and well, today I just have like an hour where I can stream some Clojure development. I don't know. I will try to learn it. I will try to remember the concepts. Let's start by installing it. I think that I'm pretty sure that I can install it using Homebrew. No, not really. Oh, okay. Lane. Okay, so there is also a nice web shell, a nice tutorial that you can try. So, for example, try typing +3 in the shell, and yeah, division. My surprise. Okay, nice versional type, and there is also a floating point type, I guess. Yes. Okay, let's try this as well. So it's installed. Lane REPL. So we also can play with the Clojure in a REPL. So I guess it's trying to. Oh, it's installing it. So we can do the same thing in locally. It doesn't have to be online. All right. So okay, that's actually nice. I don't remember how to declare function, so that will come handy. Let's try it. I think it should be called square. Square 10. Oh, didn't work. Attempt illegal state exception, attempt to call unbound function. What the hell? Okay, so we have a function here. Okay, what if I call? That's weird. Let's try defining a function here. Oops. Okay, so we have a function here. Let's call it. It worked on locally. Okay, so that's nice. Let's just type next. No, it didn't work. Sorry, tutorials. I just decided to skip it. So yeah, it's functional. Okay. If you run this code, you'll see some cryptic output. Okay, let's try it. I think I actually tried it. No, okay, some cryptic output. Okay. Function just normal values like numbers of strings. Hi, so I'm just trying to learn Clojure. I'm a Clojure novice. So I'm trying. Well, I read a book about it a couple of years ago. I played with it in like a REPL, so I know very basics, but well, I need to remember them. Isn't very useful, can't call it. Let's guess type to call it. So anonymous functions are just like normal functions, and yeah, you can call them. Well, can we call them? No. Okay. So this doesn't work. Let's try calling them in a normal REPL. Oh, so yeah, it's just yeah, it's just there that you can't stick together star and X. Let's see what you just did. You already the list where the first element of the function itself defined on the spot. And well, by the way, I'm not. I probably won't explain much about Clojure because I'm just trying to learn it, and hope that people can help me on stream. Wow, 6 people watching on Twitch. Thanks. Let me check if there are people on YouTube. So I'm just cross streaming to multiple services. But I'm keeping an eye on chat on watchpeoplecode.com. So basically, I want to finish some simple tutorials and then go work on some hackerrank problems. Basically, hackerrank is a really nice website. It supports many programming languages, and it has a variety of different problems. Some of them are small, and if you are experienced programmer, they aren't very fun, but I'm not very experienced in Clojure, so I figured I'm not going to solve these problems in my in the languages I know very well, like C++ and Python, because though some of these problems are like really simple, but I figured I can use these problems to try learn Clojure. Okay, so let's read about it. So, okay, so basically it's something like it's syntactic sugar. So we now have vectors. And by the way, one thing I really liked about Clojure is vectors. And vectors aren't really lists, but at the same time, vectors are immutable. And Clojure uses something called persistent data structures, which is a very fascinating topic. You should probably read about how Clojure handles vectors. It's how Clojure vectors work internally. It's really fascinating, and it's a really amazing thing. So maps are nice. So maps are like, so okay, let's try it actually. Okay, that says list. Hello, where does Clojure used? Clojure, well, I believe that Clojure mostly used by people who program apps for fun. I'm pretty sure that there are some companies that use Clojure in production, but they are rare. I mean, I remember reading about them, but they are really rare. But many people use Clojure like for fun. And why am I learning Clojure? Because I really want to master functional programming, and I want to, and well, I know basic concepts in functional programming, and so I'd like to try coding some serious programming project. Well, maybe not really serious, but something like a small web app. So something more than just playing in a REPL or coding a bunch of list processing functions. Okay, so Okay. So I guess I don't know how it works. So how can I use maps? Sets are not ordered. Okay, makes sense. Try this. Okay, this makes sense to me. I know basics of functional programming, so map make a lot of sense to me. Welcome to Adventures in Clojure. For me and GitHub. Let's start this. That's a really nice programming tutorial. So if you are interested, you can give it a shot here. So I guess I could try. I guess I could go on hackerrank.com and look at the challenges here. Okay. Again. GitHub. Okay. Choose domain. Algorithms. Linux shell, artificial intelligence. Oh, functional programming. Actually, wow, that's not neat. Let me check this. I probably won't end up using this domain, but I don't know. Actually, let's see. Okay, it's difficult. Introduction. Solve me first FP. Okay, if you cannot find your favorite language here, please check out algorithm domain. We support over 30 different languages. Okay. They have solved me first. Save locally. Oh, so def A read line is a red line, def B is a red line. Okay. Solve me first integer, parse int A, integer parse int B. So I assume this does type recursion. Well, not exactly type recursion, more like parsing a string. Solve me first. I guess I can just submit it because they wrote everything for me. Isn't that a typecast? I think it's like a typecast. Maybe it's a function that parses a string because maybe it has some more options or arguments. So 2 seconds. So the whole A plus B problem. So the whole A plus B solution took 2 seconds. This is probably because JVM takes a lot of time to start up. Okay, so solve me first. Nice. I don't know. Let's actually use this domain. Okay, Clojure print hello world. Plus x, y is like a financial calculator by in reverse. What is the financial calculator? I never heard about this. Wrong answer. Oh, I guess this is because I should have. Yeah, I should have checked how should I put hello world. Let's just submit it again. Why not Haskell, which is a pure functional programming language? Oh, well, I was choosing between Clojure and Haskell, and well, I don't know. I know some basics of Haskell. I also know some basics of Clojure. So I guess because it's less pure functional programming language. Um, so I felt like Clojure would be something, would feel like something I'm more familiar with. Plus, I feel like I don't know. I'm a novice, but I feel like people. So I wanted to code a web app in a functional programming language. Uh, Actually, that's kind of true, but Haskell is very popular as well in certain circles. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, I wanted to code a web app in some functional programming language. I know that there are web frameworks for Haskell, like YesOd, and I know that there are frameworks for Clojure, but I feel like web programming is more common in Clojure, in like people who use Clojure, and Haskell is well more popular in some other circles, and that's why I want to use Clojure. There is also a Clojure script which maybe I'd like to try. Why functional programming? Why not OOP? Well, I use normal languages all the time, and I think that functional programming is an interesting paradigm. It definitely helps you. It definitely helps you to once you learn basics of program of functional language, it definitely helps you to do your normal programming because many languages introduce elements of functional programming. Many languages have, like many normal languages have elements of functional programming in them. For example, Python have map, filter, reduce. It also has list comprehension, which I guess isn't entirely functional programming concept from functional programming. Like C++ introduced Lambda in C++11. What else? So it definitely helps to learn functional programming language. So I also thought what it would feel like if I learn not only just basics of functional programming, but I will do a complete web app, for example. Well, it may be simple, but I'd like to create some project in a functional programming language just to see how it feels like, what it feels like. So let me check other chats. Okay, so that's why functional programming. And that's why Clojure, because Clojure, I feel like Clojure more used, like Clojure is more popular than Haskell for web development. Yeah, maybe. I also have an idea to code a web app in COBOL just to make myself suffer without purpose. Mm. But that's a weird idea. I mean, okay, status accepted. Nice. So, I guess it's functional programming on hackerrank is a bit like nice introduction into for hackers using Clojure. This will be the outline of your function body. Fill up the blank portion marked by underscores. Okay, so I guess this Oh, the input portion will be handled automatically. You need to write a function there with the recommended method signature. So we don't have to do I/O here. So let's just write something. Let's just actually no, we have yeah, we have to do output, but the input part is handled for us. So that's great. Let's try something like there is Clojure set sheet, and if you go to Clojure set sheet, you can just look up something. So we can probably do something like that. So we can use do times, and do times I and print line hello world. Okay, let's run it. Okay, it works. So basically, do times feels a lot like for loop in Python, for example. So let's just submit the code and go to the next problem. Okay. So how do I click next? Oh, okay. Let's go to introduction. List replication. Okay. Given a list, each element of the list and times the input portion will be handled automatically by the grader. You need to write a function with the recommended method signature. Alex, do you use Telegram? No, but I use WhatsApp. And if you want to chat with me, you can. Well, I don't really use WhatsApp. I don't know. Is it really better than WhatsApp? By the way, I also hang out a lot on IRC. Watch people code channels. So if you want to chat with me, you can go here. And okay, this sounds like a more difficult problem. Yeah, I know that Pile Durov created Telegram. Which subdomain of functional programming are you working? I just pulled up hackerrank so you can follow. Oh, that's awesome. I'm following just introduction domain. Just very basics. Yeah, so here it is. So we need to fill blanks. Let's open Clojure cheat sheet. And okay. Concatenation. Distance filter remove taken cons concat. So what is the difference between concat, mapcat? Oh, I guess we can use map-cat, which is like a combination of map and concat. So I guess it just does, yeah, it just does map and then it does concatenation. Awesome. So I guess we don't need concat. Con. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, makes sense. Sisal, maybe that's what we need. No, I guess that's not what we need. Interleave, interpose, and drop while, take while, but last, drop last, change, partition. Okay, I guess I could try it. But like I don't even really use WhatsApp. I have like one contact there. Um, so I guess I'm like a really introverted person. So what? Okay, so I plan to use Mapcat, but I also want to figure out how to create a list of like n items, and each item is like the same one. Well, maybe there is something like repeat sequences. Repeat. Okay. Oh, that's really convenient. So we can do something cool here. Again, I don't know how much fun is this to look at. I hope you still enjoy it. I'm not. I feel like I'm not really explaining what I'm doing, but this is because I'm just a noob in functional programming. So we can. So let's look at the cheat sheet again. Want to figure out how to do mapcat, and I want to figure out how to do def n. By the way, what's the difference between fn and def n? Okay. Think I got it. So it takes a list and we can do mapcat. Then we define a function like elem, and we repeat each elem 9 times. So we have a function here. Okay, it froze. Okay, I guess I'll install it and can I do it there? I guess. Let me start by installing it until, yeah, okay, it's unfrozen, so I can keep doing this tutorial. Mapcat, and we can apply it to list. your output input estimate. Let me try how repeat works. Okay, let's try this. Take 5, take 2, repeat 42. Okay, it works, fairly straightforward. Is there a web version of Telegram? Map current list. Wait a second. I should probably do this. Missing parentheses, I guess. Okay, it passed the test, and the problem was a pair of missing brackets here and here. So, well, okay, accepted. Filter array. Give an array of integers and leave only the values are less than specified value x. The integers in the output should be in the same sequence as they were in the input. Need to write function with the recommended method signature for the language mentioned below. For the rest of the languages, you have to write complete code. Okay, so we have Clojure and okay, let's write it. Let's close that. Let's see filter. Let me try it in a REPL. Java long cannot be cast to Clojure long. I have found. Okay, let's see what's quote anonymous form function literal. Okay, so I guess there is a shorthand for lambdas, which is just hash. Can I do that? Okay, I can do that. Still can't. Unable to resolve this character. Okay, let's see filter again. Let's see imagine filter again. No idea. Oh. Let's try this. Okay, this worked nicely. What does % sign mean? brave Clojure. Do things. Clojure for the brave and true. Okay, so no, that's not how it works. Oh, maybe it works like that. Yes, yes. Okay, so I think that percent sign is something like placeholder for a value. So let's see here. Um, okay, let me try taking this function and let me try applying it to something. And it worked, but for some reason it doesn't work with filter. Maybe that's because I'm applying filter in the wrong. It sounds like maybe there is an pair of brackets is necessary. No idea. Wait a second, maybe I'm using lists incorrectly. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. How do I create a list of something? Maybe like that? No. Oh, wait a second. We need to remove this. I need to remove this. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it doesn't work. Wow, that's surprising. Let's see how to create a list. So, is it? Oh, okay, I guess we need to quote it. So it's necessary to quote it. You can't just create a list by typing a list because it will be interpreted as code, I guess. And so that's why you need to quote it by prepending list with a single quote. So I guess this will work fine. Yes, awesome. Let's just go and paste code here. List. Wait a second. The lim and list. So I don't know if people like the stream. Oh, 8 viewers. Oh, wow. Thanks for watching. Someone is watching on Twitch. Okay. Okay. So if you have something interesting to say about Clojure, let me know. Even if it's not related to what I'm doing right now, because I'm looking for interesting information about Clojure. I'm looking for a web framework, something similar to Flask, something small but powerful. and I don't know what to choose. I went to Clojure, like the Clojure channel on IRC free node, and they recommend Luminous, I think. Okay. So, nice try, but you did not pass this test case. Filter a given array of integers and leave only that values which are less than the specified value x. The integers in the output should be in the same sequence as they were in the input. Oh, wait a second. Again, I forgot a pair of brackets here. I think it should throw. Some sort of exception, but apparently it works in a different way. So you can remove a pair of brackets here, and it will still work, but it will work incorrectly. So I mean, it will compile. It won't work, but it will compile. What's next? Let's go and try another problem. Filter positions in a list. For a given list with an integer, return new list, removing the elements at odd positions. By the way, if you're just starting with functional programming languages and functional programming, such problems may take a lot of time because your brain takes some time to get used to functional programming. I know some basics, so it doesn't take me a lot of time to just go to Clojure cheat sheet and figure out what function should I use here. Okay, as per program, this might and they often do correspond to indices 0, 2, 4, and so on. Okay, I guess we need something like enumerate. Sequences. Okay, let's see how to do Clojure enumerate. I think it's something like interleave, and I think it can be achieved with interleave and just a list of natural numbers. Well, what the fuck, guest label on top of scrolls? What do you mean? What do you mean by guest label? Indexed. Okay, that is indexed. Oops. Oh, this is something like sign in, help, join, guest, bar. So I think it's like an official cheat sheet. And we have, yeah, it's not a scroll bar. Yeah, it's just a navigational bar. One, two, three, four. Enumerate over sequence. Wait, it's map indexed. Clojure can keep sequential. Let's try map indexed. Oh, we can do map indexed and okay, let me think. How should I solve this problem? Let's see what other interesting functions are here. Maybe there is a partition. Yeah, maybe we can try partition range 20. No, that doesn't work like I'd like it to work. Although maybe we can just drop do something like that. Map first partition. Yeah, and it does the trick. Okay, let's do it using map and partition. Clojure. So it's just function list. And let's replace this list with actual list. Didn't work. Well, 8, 22. Oh, let's second is the second. Wow, there is second. That's actually very nice. That's a really nice function. Okay, let's try submitting this code. Accepted. Thanks. Array of n elements. So I guess I will scroll stream for like for like a 10 more minutes, I guess. How long have I been streaming? Oh yeah. So I will keep this stream short. So I should create an array of integers where n is specified as input. This can be any array with n integers. Okay, let's just return range n. Oops. Nice, it worked. reverse a list. I'm pretty sure there is something like reverse function. So let's call reverse list. Sum of odd elements. Now let's see if there is something like sum. Oh, I'm pretty sure that sum is just for summation. We can use plus. No. Okay, why not? Why can't we use maybe there is something like apply or whatever. Yeah, apply work. No idea why should I use apply here. Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I guess makes sense now because yeah, makes sense. Because this is just calling a function plus with single argument of list. And this is not the same way as calling it with 20 different arguments. Each of them is a number. So that's why we need to use apply. If you know Python, it's the same. It's the difference between calling calling a function, some function list and star list. Okay, so what we need? So we need a filter. Not odd, but we need something that allows us to figure out if it's odd. Okay, it's odd question mark. Okay, so we can do this. We can filter a list and then apply plus. Function list, and here we replace range 20 with an actual list. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's submit it. Oh, okay. I did submit it. So let's see what other things we can solve. Count number of elements in an array without using count, size, or length operators or their equivalents. Okay, let's try. Let's try simply. I guess it's something like +1. Isn't there pattern matching in Clojure? Because in Haskell there is pattern matching, and it's really nice. It's a really nice feature of Haskell. I don't think that there is. Oh, okay, there is something like that. I don't know if we can use it on hackerrank. I guess we can simply use if expression. If some, special forms. Okay, so how to check if the list is empty? Okay, I guess if empty list, so we return 0, else we return +1, and can I call the same function? So how can I call the same function if it doesn't have a name? Functions can be given a name to refer to themselves by specifying it between function and arg list. Okay, that's really nice. That's cool. Let's call it myLength. So myLength rest list. Okay. So what we do here is we check the list for emptiness, and if it's empty we return 0 because we know its length. And if it's not empty, we discard the first argument, we discard the first element in this list by using rest. And actually we need to add a pair of brackets here. Oh, okay, let me check for bracket balance. I don't think it's very balanced. I don't know what's the best way to format Clojure code, but it looks like a bracket is missing here. By the way, how many people are still watching this? 5 viewers. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to finish this exercise and then the stream because I planned it to be a short stream plus if okay. Cannot be cast to empty Oh, okay. There is an extra, unnecessary, an extra bracket, an extra pair of brackets here, and I need to remove it. Your output 0, expect the output 10. Whoa. Hmm. Maybe it's not called rest. It would suck to. No, it's really rest. So rest returns everything but first element in a list. My length. Let's paste it here. Let's see. Let's call it. Zero. Wow. Okay, works. Okay, empty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, else 1. Okay, 0. What the hell? Why the hell empty works not as expected? What the hell does it return? Oh, returns an empty collection of the same category as call or nil. I guess, yeah, that is empty. Yes. Empty question mark. Let's submit this. Okay, so okay, so it's accepted. That's really nice. I don't know. So I had a lot of fun solving these problems. I don't know if it was fun to watch. Please let me know here, or let me know on YouTube. If you are watching this in recording, just leave a comment or leave a like. So it was pretty much an experiment. I had some free time and I wanted to start learning Clojure, and I had a lot of fun. But it's time to end the stream. Thank you very much for watching, and bye. See you on Watch People Code IRC channel and during the future streams. Thanks.